Ciao amici, welcome back to Kevin's Corner. We hope you had an amazing Halloween 2025. This year, Kevin became the one and only 6'7" from Steal a Brainrot, and it was a total hit. We're talking alla grande, the whole school went nuts, kids chanting and high fives everywhere. We'll take you behind the scenes for a really quick look at how we built 6'7", Ballerina, Cappuccina, and Tung Sahur, and our complete trunk setup. So grab a slice of pizza and let's go! Now for the entire budget, I wanted to spend as little dinero as possible, so some of the materials were just things I already had sitting around the house. I used this polyethylene foam that I had left over from a package. It's fairly rigid to use for support. Some foam cushioning, which comes on a roll, mostly used for protecting plates. Some thick cardstock, white foam board, and plain old cardboard. And for tools, a big metal ruler for cutting your straight edges, acetone for removing glue or paint, 99% alcohol for cleanup with an attached spray nozzle, blue spray paint for 6'7", brown spray paint for Sahur, and spray adhesive for mounting all the board pieces together. Over here, we got some zip ties for fastening, a hobby saw for cutting the rigid foam, a pencil, an X-Acto blade for cutting thin or detailed board, a mat blade for cutting thick board, a cutting mat to protect your blade and the surface underneath, a hot air gun for shaping and detailing our foam, and a hot glue gun for adhering our foam together. And finally, don't forget your gloves and safety glasses. Hey, forget about it. For 6'7", I just copied the look of this little guy from Steal a Brainrot, which Kevin plays frequently. I recreated the numbers in Adobe Illustrator, mirrored them, and created some eyes. Printed everything out, mounted them to foam board, and then cut with a mat knife to the edges to give everything a nice 3D oomph. Then I mounted them to 2 pieces of cardboard and fastened each to a board in the middle with a hole cut out for Kevin's head. Finally, I shaped some of the PE foam in a semicircle to rest on his shoulders so it would somewhat stay in place. Ballerina Cappuccina's latte mug was by far the most difficult piece to make. I tried 3D printing the entire thing with some fast low-res settings, but it turned out horrible. Mamma mia! That's when I decided to use foam. I used my own life cast of my head to shape it. The black ring on the inside was cut out from a small plastic garbage can lid to get the nice circular shape at the top. The latte was printed directly from the actual picture of the character, enlarged and mounted to a thin piece of cardboard, then placed inside the ring. And the main part here was created from the packing foam, heated to the shape of my cast. I did end up trying the 3D print idea once again for the handle only. This time, it came out che figata. I just took that and glued it to the main piece, and voila! To complete the costume, Ma ordered a cheap ballerina outfit from Temu. For Tung Sahur, I just took 2 large pieces of 2840 cardstock and taped them together, cutting out holes for my arms and my face, although I had to do a lot of measuring to make sure the holes were in the right place. I lucked out though. For the inside, I curved some flexible foam cushioning using the hot glue gun for shoulder rests and to keep the top circular piece in place without falling through. And of course, I just spray painted it brown and drew wood texture lines with a black marker. To complete the costume, I went on Amazon to order this brown spandex shirt for $15, these plastic slip-on feet for about $8, and this wiffle bat for about $10, and then spray painted all of them except the shirt. These are all things that can luckily be used again. And the final piece that puts it all together, a cheap mask ordered on Temu for $5, spray painted with the same brown color for consistency. For the trunk design, I created these Italian flag banners in Adobe Illustrator, trimmed them to shape, and taped them around the perimeter of the trunk. And of course, we just had to add more Brainrot characters. I took PNGs from the internet, printed them out to roughly 15 inches on cardstock, and trimmed them out to almost precise size. Then we mounted them to some plain cardboard for extra support and hot glued them to popsicle sticks shaped into points so we could stick them into foam blocks for standing. The trunk was draped in red, white, and green tablecloths, which goes for only $1 each at Walmart. And the final touch, I brought our laptop with a Bluetooth speaker and looped some Italian Brainrot YouTube videos with the pizza song in the background for some extra gabagool. Hey, forget about it. And that's our Italian Brainrot Halloween. You know, it's really spectacular how something as random and hilarious as an AI internet meme can turn into a full-blown cultural moment, especially with the kids making it their own kind of fun. Although it was challenging to figure out how to make all this stuff, I know we had a lot of fun in the process. We hope you all had your own amazing Halloween. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Till next time, ciao!